Yo, what's going on, Comfy Gang? It's Comfy Neat here. Fuck, sorry guys, I can't talk right now. I'm kind of on the manic side right now, so my thoughts are kind of racing at like 1,000 miles per hour, and my speech can't really keep up with it. So sorry if I like stutter or just, I don't know, act like a complete degen. But anyways, today is a special occasion because it's the day I officially announced my new series, The Great NEET Ascension. And what this is, basically I'm going to spend this video talking about, my plans for this series and the whole thought process behind it. And basically because I'm also just a lazy bum who wants to make low effort content and haven't really prepared anything of, I don't know, better quality. So yeah, anyways, so basically the reason I'm making this series is because I kind of always had it at the back of my head when I made this channel that I would maybe try and do something like this eventually, because I've always at times have been like deep into self-improvement stuff. And you know, there was a time when I was really all like positive about that stuff, and I've tried several times to improve myself and, you know, do all that stuff, like go to the gym consistently and eat right and, you know, cut out all video games and YouTube and quit all my addictions and stuff like that. But it never really seemed to work out. But you know, quite a few of you guys actually have been, I don't know, kind of like prodding me in this direction one way or another, kind of asking me if I was going to make content about, you know, coming out of NEETdom. So I thought I would kind of, well, I guess because people were asking, and it was sort of partly, you know, like in the back of my head, like the idea was at the back of my mind. So I was like, yeah, why not try and make something like this? So yeah, and here we are. And what my plans for this channel, what the fuck am I saying? What my plans for this series are is that I'm basically going to be trying to get out of NEETdom, but really in my own special way, because I guess the logical thing to do would be to, you know, try and get a job. And, you know, I don't know, I feel like some people might want me to just try and get a job at, I don't know, McDonald's or something, and just flip burger patties or like do some like asinine shit like that. No offense to anybody who works there, but that's just how I see it. And if I ended up doing that, then I feel like there would be really no point, because first of all, I'd probably accomplish that goal pretty quickly, and I'm not sure it would really, you know, be making the most of this, I guess, situation, or I guess opportunity that I have as, I guess, a NEET. And you know, I don't know, just personally, I feel like the ideal NEET situation would be someone who, I guess, uses their time in the most, I guess, takes advantage of all the free time that they have to actually, you know, I guess, invest it in things that are worthwhile, in skills and hobbies that are, you know, actually help build them up as people, versus just, you know, selling out and, you know, working some dead-end job, which I'm pretty sure I could do pretty easily, but, you know, I feel like it wouldn't lead me to genuine happiness, and it would honestly just cause me to end up spending all my free time trying to cope by doing the things I was doing anyways as a NEET. So it really wouldn't change much for me, except for the part where I'm earning, you know, maybe a little bit of income. But Yeah, so what I intend to do instead is basically, I guess, try and come out of being a NEET in my own way, which is, becoming the ideal NEET, or, the ascendant, I don't know, God tier NEET, God tier NEET, or like NEET turned God, like basically ascend from a NEET into a, I don't know, a God or whatever. Well, that's kind of narcissistic, and that's probably not the right term, but like, because people say that like Conor McGregor was a NEET, and that's kind of what I'm trying to go for, even though I'm obviously probably not as talented as him or genetically gifted. But I feel like most people spend their lives not ever living up to their potential as people, and I want to take this opportunity that I have while I'm still not being pressured to get out of the house or anything, to really give it one last try, one last effort to try and live up to, I guess, my potential as a person. And I want to basically film this journey, and I guess what my plans for the series is going to be basically analyzing myself, going over my strengths and weaknesses as a person, and formulating a plan and seeing if I can basically pull through with it. And I'm going to be looking at, I guess, things that I'm interested in doing, like music, for example, and I don't know, fitness, I guess, and things that I want to have success in, like my I guess dating life. I guess like the end goal for me is basically to just have like a harem of women at my beck and call, maybe like 10 different girls in a rotation. Okay, I'm obviously like just joking, and that's probably beyond anything I could ever achieve, but a girlfriend would be nice, so maybe that. And what else? Just becoming a functioning member of society, but not just like barely like getting by, but actually thriving as a person, being physically and mentally healthy, and being able to talk to people and form genuine connections. Basically find a way to overcome all of the problems that have been like, I guess, bothering me for all my life, because I feel like if I were to just become a wage slave, a wage cook, then that really would only be like putting a band-aid on all of the deep existential, whatever fucking crises that I'm facing right now, if you can even call it that, and all of like the psychological, like fucked up things that are going on in my head. Yeah, so I want to kind of also address all that stuff, maybe see a therapist. I don't know if that stuff will work or not. Maybe, do a lot of research of my own and address, and just, do a lot of introspection. Maybe try stuff like meditation and all that stuff, and basically take you guys along for the ride. And as far as music goes, like, I've always wanted to be, it's always been my dream to be I guess, at least some sort of producer, and not even be like the most famous producer in the world, but just make like decent money doing it, and maybe get a few like big placements on like some hip hop or like R&B records. And I could also film that part of me, and maybe even try like filming, like, recording like a rap song, I guess, just for like the shits and giggles, and just basically spending time doing all these like productive things, and finding ways to include, like, I guess, things like video games in my life, but not in a way where it's destructive and I'm playing that shit like 13 hours a day, but where it's basically achieving some sort of balance. So I'm not sure if I'm rambling right now, but I guess the TLDR version of this is that I want to become a better person, and not just get by like most people are in society, and but actually thrive. And yeah, and obviously there's a massive chance that this could fail, but I feel like even then, maybe it could also serve as a lesson, as an opportunity to learn for whoever's watching my channel. And also, you know, maybe answer some really deep questions that are being asked by a lot of people in society. Like, for example, like, is it naive to like pursue your dreams? Is it naive to try to become the best person you can possibly be? Or should we all just be content with who we are and just, you know, I don't know, accept the fact that some of us are just, you know, fucked, right? Like, some of us are just not meant to succeed in society. Certainly it doesn't seem like I'm meant to succeed, but some people might say that I haven't given it my all, and I certainly feel like I haven't. And, you know, is it even possible for someone like me to put in my all, or is there just something wrong with my brain chemistry or my upbringing, or maybe potentially my environment, that keeps me from, you know, achieving my full potential as a person? And also, yeah, obviously, I might just be a fucking giant lolcow too, and just might be delusional. So, you know, I might be satisfying that crowd as well. But yeah, I just want to answer all of these like questions too. Like, I guess that's something that I'd be doing by making this series. Also, kind of getting into ideas of like, I don't know, just tackling a lot of like self-improvement questions. I'm going to be exploring, or trying to explore, all the different methods of, you know, self-improvement, different theories about it, and you know, maybe basically sort of tackling the problem of self-actualization, which is, I feel like, yeah, maybe even exploring whether that's actually possible, you know, in today's day and age. And yeah, and honestly, I don't know. Oh yeah, and also just, you know, even going over maybe basic life skills that will probably help me regardless of whether I succeed at this sort of self-actualization journey or not. Like, basic skills like grooming, like getting the right haircut, like not fat like fashion, but not like fucking like, I don't know, high fashion like designer shit, but just like learning to dress appropriately. Skills that I haven't seemed to develop properly growing up, and maybe that I could somehow take the time to I guess learn, because I feel like even if I don't succeed, I'm eventually going to have to learn these skills as a wage slave, just so that I don't get ostracized and treated like shit, even though it's probably going to happen given that I'm a complete autist. But yeah, and also, you know, maybe, you know, tackle things like my social skills, my inability to speak fluently, and my tendency to like stutter and go like fucking act like a retard, and also just cut the swearing like way down, and maybe sound like a mature adult for once, and actually talk, dress, act, and like, I don't know, just be somebody my age, you know? And yeah, I guess it'll be interesting for you guys to see. And I'll also be experimenting with a lot more like video production techniques, and trying to up the quality of my content, as I've said for the 1000th time on this channel. And, you know, maybe that might be something that you guys, that will be a part of my journey too, like video editing. So yeah, anyways, I feel like that's probably the crux of what I have to say for this, I guess, intro episode to my series, the NEET Ascension. If you find this interesting in any way, and want to see more of me, or, you know, just want to revel in the fact that I'm just an absolute lolcow and delusional, then, you know, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below. And yeah, hopefully I'll be consistent and that you guys will enjoy this journey and enjoy the ride with me. Anyways, this is NEET signing out, and peace.